Hey everyone, welcome back to another Anime Kingdom review. As you can see by title below, this is on episode 12 of Ace Attorney, and I enjoyed this episode for sure. Um, but it felt just super rushed. We just started this episode. The last episode they talked about, Edgeworth claimed that he was the murderer and everything of his dad of the DL-6 case, and then this episode it just went straight through and finished in one episode. And I was even reading like a lot of the forums as well, and people were saying that this wasn't adapted as well. A lot of things were taken out, and I, as an anime watcher only, could definitely feel that it was just rushed. Like it was one episode for this one case, which was like one of the biggest cases. Which, like, I still enjoyed it. It was pretty dang intense, but the intenseness came probably because everything was done so fast in one episode. Like everything went down crazy, super fast, because everything finished in this one episode. I feel though that if they separated it into more episodes, made this arc a little bit expanded more on it, then it would have been a lot more crazier. I feel like Phoenix had a lot more easier time than usual to figure out these, the evidence and the details of everything. Like normally it would be him struggling, having some hardships, them having to really think. This one, it was pretty much just he, like all of a sudden, like he was like, oh, the two bullets kind of thing. He already knew what he was talking about, and it's like, oh, you're right. Oh no, what am I gonna do? All of a sudden, oh, straight up, Maya already, uses her what's it called to channel Mia and helps him more, and he was able to do that all in one episode. When usually this kind of things would go on for one or two episodes for the trial, with more evidence being led up to it before in the episode before that. But this one, it was just like bam, 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 bam. Oh, I don't know what. Oh, yeah, I do know what. Oh, well, what about this? Oh, yeah. And Von Karma just like, I saw a lot of people too who were saying that he wasn't as scary as he was in the game in comparison. It just, I've seen Von Karma in this, and I literally just think he is a scumbag that, like, the only way he wins all the time is like, nope, finish the trial, it's over. Nope, too bad, it's over. Nope, no evidence, too bad. And he just hides the evidence in his his office. Like, real? This is how this guy's been winning all the time. That's how he has a perfect record. And then even then, that he would murder someone for someone, kind of damaging his perfect record. He still won that case, but because it was a lot more harder than usual, it wasn't perfect like his usual self when he does all these cases. And that Edgeworth's dad, pushed him to the limit pretty much, I guess. That he was like, oh, there's a gun on the ground. There is, the father right there. There's, I'm going to shoot him and then run away, and no one figures it out for this long. And another thing is, why would he take in Edgeworth after this? Like, is it like he wanted a trophy as a remembrance? Like, ha ha ha, I won, I killed him, and now I'm taking over his son and leading him on the path of my way, kind of thing, a prosecutor way. It's like, why? And then all of a sudden, look, now it bit you in the ass, dude. Good job. And also, when they were figuring out, talking about his bullet in the shoulder and everything, which is pretty damn crazy when we learned about what really happened, with the, him throwing the bullet and it freaking shoots through, it hits, what's it called, in the arm. And if it was like that, if they were right there next to the thing, couldn't there, and obviously he was there, there should have been people coming to help sooner and like opened it up and help. I can get if the elevator was stuck midway or something, but it was stuck on the floor, and that's obviously why he got shot. They could have opened it up a lot more easier. Like, okay, and like it just like it doesn't make sense. So, like a bunch of the things that happened, everything, a lot of the things felt like super rushed in this episode. Um, but it was still really interesting. Like it got really intense, like I said, and the reasoning obviously because it was rushed, so everything was going super fast and super crazy. But it's pretty crazy how like all of that, like, just progressed in one episode, and they were able to figure out that it was Von Karma, who at first I didn't expect it to be him, but as things went by, I was like, maybe it is him, and like, oh my gosh, it really is him. All along, it was him, and like, it was funny how his shoulder, he had the bullet in him, and before it's fine, and he's always like, yeah, 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 and then all of a sudden, when he's talking about it, I can feel it now, and he's even got a cane later on that breaks after as well. And we also get a lot of moments with people like objection. Obviously, we get to see Phoenix, but we also get to see Maya doing it, and like even destroying his cane, and even his we get to see a failed snap by him when he got scared. That was pretty cool to see, and like seeing Edgeworth and what's it called, Phoenix working together, like the side by side thing, saying that what's it called was guilty. Von Karma was guilty. Was pretty crazy. Another thing I gotta say though, Maya, when she grabbed the evidence, she was grabbing the gun and she was grabbing the bullet. Someone tased her. I do not think she would get up that fast from a taser. That taser must have been on a super low setting because that thing would have hurt her a lot, and she probably would be down for a while. But instead, it was like, oh, he turns. Of course, the guy turns away too. Like, oh yeah, we're all good now. She grabs it and runs away. He should have grabbed the thing and held it on him, and then like tied her up or something. I guess he didn't expect her to get up, but at least like put away the evidence. You're an idiot. But yeah, it was pretty crazy how all of this led up to learning that it was Von Karma. It was still a lot of, stuff that I did enjoy, even though it did feel rushed and it could have been a lot better if it was spaced out more. But still pretty awesome. Also had a lot of comedic moments. One being Larry was a dang focal point. So he is such an idiot. That one moment he was trying to act like he was Edgeworth for a while, like, I'm Miles Edgeworth. And I'm just like, Larry, why? Why are you such an idiot? And even, what's it called? Phoenix is like, I knew this wasn't gonna work. Am I in hell? And I just be like, yeah, yeah, you are. And then at the end too, the whole thing with the money, the lunch money thing, the whole time it was Larry. At the end, he's like, oh, it was 30 something. What about yen, right? And I'm just like, oh my gosh, and everyone's like, oh my god, everyone. But this episode definitely felt like a lot of like a good. The ending felt like a good ending to everything. Like this would have been fine if it was spread out, even though. But this ending felt just really well done. It definitely gave me closure for the arc overall. Everyone happy. Mia photo bombing at the end as a ghost. Everyone having a party. Maya all of a sudden saying that she's gonna go off for a while to learn, become more of her spirit medium and everything. Phoenix coming to let her go, try and stop her. Well, kind of stop her. Say, is there a way for me to stop you? Of course, there isn't. The door is closed. She says something. I'm not too sure what she says. If you guys know, I don't know if it spoils anything. Actually, don't comment below. But I was like, oh, what did she say? And she said, I love you? Probably not. I'm pretty sure that's not, but that's my romance part coming in on me. But yeah, it looks like the next episode will be, I guess, like a filler of sorts. I'm not too sure if that's how it is in the game, but it looks like it's going to be with Larry, Phoenix, and Edgeworth when they were younger again, talking. It looks like they have a case that they're going to do as they're young kids again. And I don't know. It sounds like it'll be pretty interesting. I always love seeing some of the past between them. It's nice to see Edgeworth and Phoenix kind of closer together now. I'm wondering if later on, I'm not too sure because I've never played the game before, and it just seemed like Edgeworth was always the enemy, always the prosecutor on the other side. I wonder after this, is he going to become a defense attorney now, or is he going to stay a prosecutor? And will, we still be, if he does stay a prosecutor, will we still be seeing, both of them matching up against each other, or will we see other people that Phoenix goes up against now? I'm not too sure, but I'm definitely excited to see more and see what happens in the future. I don't know. I'm not really too sure, guys. Is this DL-6 thing, now that this arc is done, is that the end of the first game, or is there still more to this game, or are we going on to the next game? I honestly, like I said before, I'm only an anime watcher only, so I don't really know, and I always just listen to you guys. So yeah, overall, I still enjoyed the episode. Could have been better, like spaced out in a way. It was pretty rushed, but it was still pretty damn awesome. A lot of points I thought was crazy. Definitely had a lot of funny moments as well, and nice moments between like Edgeworth and Phoenix and Maya as well. That it really was just honestly, even though there was a lot of stuff maybe you guys said that was taken out, it was still an awesome episode in my opinion, and I can't wait to see what's going to be happening in the next arc. Obviously, like I said, I think the next one's gonna be a filler. I could be wrong. I'm not too sure. And then after some crazy thing, I'm thinking a time skip maybe, and then Maya comes back. I could be wrong. Maybe for the next trials we won't be seeing Maya anymore. But I don't know. I kind of already got used to having that dynamic of them two together, so I don't know if that how that would feel with them no longer together in the trials and everything. But yeah, hope you guys enjoyed this Anime Kingdom review. That's all I gotta say. If you have any questions, feel free to comment below. If there's anything I missed and you want to talk about, comment below as well. And until next time, guys, see ya.